Hello everyone, it's Jennifer and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be making the other earring to match what I already started. This is, I'm using a couple of the two of the roses and a bead from the Wild Mushroom mix. This is a mix that's designed exclusively for Jesse James Beads, for Soft Flex Company by Jesse James Beads. I am so sorry. I am just tongue twisted. But I've already made one off camera, and because I didn't know if it would work, and it did. And so I want to show you how I made this, earring. We are going to be bringing in some 20 gauge. This is non-tarnish copper. And we're going to use, again, we're going to be using the roses. We're going to be using a bicone. We're going to be using one of the ear wires. And I still have some beads left over. And so we're probably going to make one last project using up the entire design challenge kit. I love the design challenge kits from Soft Flex Company. I have been getting them for quite a few years. It's been probably since February of 2021. It was a Great Bead Extravaganza. And yeah, fell in love with Soft Flex. All right, so I'm gonna pull about 8-9 inches. It's probably gonna be way too much. And again, this is 20 gauge. Probably way too much. However, though, I'd rather have too much than not enough. And I'm just going to straighten this out a little bit. There we go. And what I did was I just went down and then back up, and then I did a simple loop up at the top. That's how I did it. And I probably, so I don't need a whole lot here. I just need, you know, how much to make for my simple loop. But I am going to just bend this straight up like that, okay? And I'm gonna take my bead here and, oh, I think it goes the other way. I can't mirror it because, if I turn it upside down, it's like upside down and over, so it's still not mirrored. So we're just gonna, they're gonna be sisters. The little pokey things. So now I have this. And so this is what I have. And what I want to do is come up the back and then do some wraps. Now I'm sure there are multiple ways of doing this. This is just what I came up with. And it was easy for me, and also too easy for me to teach. That is the big thing, is whether something is easy enough for me to demonstrate and teach. So now I'm going to wrap it around 3 times, 3 nice wraps, okay? Now when I get that next bead on, I want to have it, it's going to go up the back. This isn't the front. I'm not having it wrap around the front. I'm having it wrap around the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and just poke it up. I'm going to add my next bead. And again, this might not be the way to do it, but this was the easiest way for me. Now, see how this is kind of spinny? Well, we're going to change that after we get all done. So now what I want to do is now take this one here. This is my working, this is the back. I'm going to take it along the back of that bead, okay? And then I want to wire wrap. So I want to make sure that that bead is sitting right on top of that other wrap. And we're going to go around once, twice, 3 times, okay? We're going to come along the back again and just bend that straight up. Then I want to make sure I get this on correctly. Here we go. All All right, so I'm going to go up the back again. So I'm just holding on to this. And now I want to get this wrapped around again. And we're going to go around 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So there's the third wrap. Okay, so I have a little bit of waste. Things are it's a little mess right now, but that's okay. So now what I want to do is I want to trim this off. That'll go in the scrap. And then I'm going to just tuck this in, just like so. Okay, so now I've got things just a little disorganized. So what I want to do is come around the back, and I want to make sure that this one here, that I just kind of get it twisted. And I'm doing that so that it won't spin so much. It's okay if it spins a little, but I just don't want it to spin as much. Okay, then for this one here, I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to kind of bring it over this way just a little bit. It's a little harder on a bicone, but you can get it to work. Okay, so there we have that. And so it's kind of a little, let's see if I could tuck this in a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now I have this end here that I just want to just give it a little bit of a twist so that it sits up there. All right. So I'm just moving things around a little bit. Of course, the first one was super, super easy. I was like, wow, this is working out really well. I can do this. So I'm just now kind of grabbing that wrap and just trying to bring it a little bit in. There we go. All right, now what I need to do is just, well, make sure that I get that tucked in. Okay, all right. Okay, yep, that's flat. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm putting my chain nose pliers over the wraps and then just bending that over so that it's bending like it would be out of a bead. Then what I want to do is come in about here, maybe a little bit more. Okay. And I am going to do just a simple loop, which of course is not very simple. And also too, I'm sure that because what's really weird is I like to roll towards me when I'm doing like this. But if I'm doing an eye pin, I always roll away, because rolling away to me feels a little bit better. It's easier. However, though, I just really messed this one up. I can't see what I'm doing, and so I will usually roll towards me on the second. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense. All right, so let's get this a little bit better. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add our ear wire. Just a real easy, quick pair of earrings. And there we go. Oh my goodness, I love these earrings. They are so cute. All right, fairly easy-ish, I guess. I don't know. And you could, if you wanted to, you could have the wire wrapping go around the front. I just didn't want to take away from the gorgeousness of these bicones. So give this a quick video a huge thumbs up if you like it. Comment. I love to see what everybody has to say. Don't forget to go out and check out softflexcompany.com. Go grab wild mushroom if they still have some available. If not, grab some of the extra bead mixes. I love this bead mix. And until next time, have a good one.